basically waking up. One more sip of coffee and I am ready to go. If you have your own music, then go ahead and put on your own music in your space. Okay, so feet about shoulder distance, knees are soft. Let's start off with the neck. We're gonna drop it down, scrape the collarbone, drop the ear, follow it back. You might be a little extra stiff. I am. So easy, gentle into the movement. Just wake everything up. We're gonna hold that stretch right over here. So you should feel a stretch on this side. I'm gonna see who's saying hi, good morning. And then we're gonna go to the other side. So scrape, drop. You don't wanna feel the closing side, only the lengthening side here. So drop the chin, look over, drop the ear, push everything down and away, and you should feel that stretch on the lengthening side. Feels pretty good there. Make sure we're breathing, not holding our breath. We're gonna move into the scapula, so those shoulder blades. Bring them back, elevate them, forward, down. Squeeze them back, slide them up, roll them forward, down. Neutral will go forward, up, back, down. One more, forward, up, back, down. We're coming into a single leg balance, 90 degrees. Hold it there. We're gonna take that leg, keep everything stable, and externally and internally rotate at your hip. Grab onto the floor. You can hold onto a wall if you need. Just trying to warm up all the joints. This one's tough, keeping that balance. And we're driving up the leg on the other side, at least 90. Flexed foot if you can remember. And then internal, external. Try not to tilt over. Stay as square as you can. Trying not to hold your breath. Okay, we're coming all the way down. On all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I want you to follow your vertebrae from your lower back all the way up to your head. And then keeping your head there, follow it all the way back. Push the floor away. Follow that again. And make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Hold it there. Full back extension. So as archy as you can get. Getting some air in there. We're going to do that again, following the spine. You're going to give me one more, and you're going to freeze at the top. So as round as you can get, full flexion. This one feels good for me because it's tough to round my back. Sitting back into a child's pose, reaching those arms long. Just take a nice deep breath. We're going to come back up, extending the shoulder. I like to go thumb up. Try not to tilt. Body is neutral. Reach that arm. Make a fist. You're going to start to wring out your shoulder, turning your elbow pit away from you until your thumb ends up and your wrist ends up away. Then reach it back up again. Start to wring out that shoulder and then bring it back down. We're going to go into full flexion and internal rotation, extension, internal rotation. Pulling that thumb up, squeezing that shoulder, and then we're going to sit back. Nice deep breath, reaching long. I'm gonna turn the other way so you can see my other shoulder. We're going on all fours, reaching full extension. So thumbs up to the sky, and you're gonna reach it long. Trying to keep your core engaged. So ribs to hips, arm is wherever you feel like you have control and no pain. Make a fist, squeeze and wring out your shoulder. Wrist is away, thumb is up. Squeeze that blade to help you out. And then wring, try not to tilt into that one arm. And then we're gonna slide it back, rotate, extend, squeeze. Thumbs up, wrist is in. We are coming on up. We're gonna engage those toes, my favorite part of the day. So first, soft knees. You're gonna lift all your toes 3 times. Trying to work those arches. Then you're gonna keep the toes up, drop the babies. Keep the toes up, drop the bigs. I should make fists so I don't try to do it with my fingers. Then drop them all down, lift the babies. See if I can grab onto the floor. Doesn't want to do that today. Let's go bigs. 2, 3, and the others. 1, 2, 3. We're coming up. We're gonna balance on the toes. Squeezing the lower leg, squeezing the core, squeezing the butt. Heels are off the floor. All right, let's shake that out. I'm gonna change the timer. We're gonna go into some static stretching before we get moving. Not that we aren't already moving. So we're going to do a 1-minute hold followed by 30 seconds of work. So the first stretch, you're going to need a wall space. All right, 1 minute on the clock. So against your wall, your arms are gonna be straight out at shoulder height. Walk your feet back and drop your chest through your arms. We're gonna hold that for 1 minute. Are we ready? In 3 seconds. Good morning, all of you that are watching. Arms are shoulder distance, soft knees. You can use a couch, anything. Hinging back, weights in your heels. The range of motion is up to you. So you can sink as low or you can come out. It's whatever is pain-free. We want to feel a stretch in the lats, in the shoulders. Keep breathing, nice and slow. We want to go in for 4 and out for 8. Again, in for 4 and out for 8. I want you to take 1 step in. You're going to place most of your weight into your feet, and we're going to lift those arms up and down. So from where they were to up an inch. From where they were, lock on your core. We're working the back sides. Neck is neutral. Reach them up. It's harder than it seems. Reach. Couple more. 2. Couple more. 1. Excellent. All right, so now we're coming on down. We're gonna get into figure or frog pose. So we're here. Knees and ankles aligned. Let me come over here for you. And we're gonna shift back. We're gonna hold for 1 minute. So hanging out. I'm gonna back up. And again, we're going through that breathing pattern. In 4 and out 8. The first few seconds here might be pretty brutal. Just waking up this morning, discovering lots of new things. I did not know that I was tight here, but here we are. Keep breathing. Take some tension out of those shoulders. It's a reminder to me as much as it is to you. So you should feel a groin stretch right on the adductors here. We're going to be active in another 10 seconds or so, and that's going to be internal rotation. If the foot doesn't come off the ground, that is totally okay. You're just trying to do some work there. So we're internally rotating. Squeeze your core, drive your forearms into the ground, create some tension in your body. Exhale. If you need pillows under your knees, next time remember that, or if you have that already, good job on your part. This can be a little rough without some padding. One more per side. Excellent. All right, get yourself out of that however you decide. We're gonna come into figure four. I'm gonna come on an angle here so you can see. So one foot right about knee level, and we're straight. Key point, most important, chest, we're hinging forward to feel the stretch. So I don't want you to round over this way. I want you to sit up tall and sit your butt back. And that's where we're gonna feel that stretch. So we're gonna hold that for 1 minute. Figure four. You can have your arms, I like to tent up the fingers, and we're trying to bring the chest toward the thigh, but without rounding the back. So it's a hinging movement. Feel both of your butt cheeks on the ground. Pull your toes up. We're remaining active in our stretch. Our torso is squared over the leg. And then we're doing that breathing. Give me a thumbs up if you guys feel good. Still doing that breathing. This is gonna be a tough, active one. We're gonna have to come out of the stretch a little bit. If you can stay in the stretch and do it, by all means, go ahead. I'm gonna have to come out of it a little bit. Cool, thumbs up. We're coming tall, we're pulling up. So if you can be a little further down, go ahead. I've gotta be super tall. I don't have a ton of active range quite yet. We're getting there. Exhale, lift it up. If you get a cramp in that quad, that's totally normal. That will go away the more you practice exercises like these. Okay, we're gonna switch to the other side. I'll come on an angle here. So we've got that figure four position. I'm gonna remind you, we're gonna hinge forward at the hips so the chest is still elevated. We're not gonna round over and stretch. That's including the back in there, and we wanna keep the back out of it. So here we are, figure four, tented up fingers. If here you feel that stretch and that's what you've got, then that's what you've got. Pulling those toes up, crawl yourself forward until you feel that stretch. Make sure both of your butt cheeks are rooted into the ground. We have another beautiful week on tap. I'm super pumped about it. My boyfriend and I just ordered bicycles from Zane's, little hybrids, nothing crazy, but I'm really excited to get out and ride and do something different. So we're still breathing, we're still stretching. Should feel that in the back of that hammy, maybe the calf a little bit. So if you can stay here and lift your foot up, go ahead. I cannot do that. Kudos to you. Chai, I bet you could do it. Come back a little. Squeeze it up and down. So if you get a cramp in that quad, again, that's totally normal. This is our last stretching hold situation. And then we're gonna move into a fast-paced body weight, get your sweat on. So get ready, we should be prepared now. One more of these. Okay, shake it out, grab a sip of water if you need before we prepare. We're gonna come to standing. and we're gonna start with skaters. So we've got 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and that's not really a rest, that is just a transition period. And we're gonna go through 4 rounds. Okay, so skaters are first. Skaters are here. Stick your landing. Then we have a lateral bear crawl. On all fours. Opposite hand, opposite foot. So I just want you to know that you have to get up and down pretty quickly. Good morning, everybody. Here we go. Skaters are first in 3, 2, you're gonna shoot off that leg, land, land, land. So up and over like you're trying to jump over some hot coals. Landing with a soft knee, and try to balance for a second. You don't wanna go too fast, because the object is to stick. You're landing. Okay, we're coming down. All fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a deep breath. Opposite hand and foot, small choppy steps. Try maybe 5 and 5. We're doing it again. Stay nice and low to the ground. Okay, coming back up. This one's a tough one. If you have your mat, that's a good guide. Lower body moves, upper body faces me. We're gonna go 10 seconds here. I call this the hip swivel with a skateboard, soft knees. See my shirt, see my logo is staying at you. Switching sides. Getting those hips moving. Okay, coming back down. Option is side plank here, or side plank hold, elbows under the shoulder, or tuck it in. Reach it long, tuck it in. We're squeezing under here. Reach it long. Give me another one. And we switch. So this is quick moving, not a ton of time for the exercise, but also not a ton of time in between. So again, we're here, or we're here, or we're long. Reaching long away, pressing the floor away. Inhale. Looking good. All right, coming back up. We are gonna scissor. I'm gonna use my mat as a guide. Opposite arm, opposite foot. Try not to crisscross them. We just keep going. Knees are soft. You can hear my mat, it's a little squishy. We're almost there. All right, next, 2 more, one side then the other. We're gonna go downward dog. Elevate your foot, drive it in. Inhale, reach it long, shift your weight backwards, shift your weight forward. Again, inhale, press your heel down, come on in. Rest down for a second. I'm gonna switch sides so you can see the other side. And then we're gonna repeat all that again. So, dog, elevate, pressing towards your thigh, shifting. In and up, driving your hands into the ground, and exhale. Push that heel, and awesome. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. Keep moving. Back to the skaters. Take a deep breath. I know I need it. So stick. Like you're jumping over a little puddle, some hot coals, whatever you want to imagine. up and over. Make sure you stick the landing. Excellent. Coming down, lateral bear crawl. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders, belly's tight. 1 inch off the ground, short choppy steps. Keeping those knees low, keeping those hands under the shoulders. All right, hip swivel. This one might feel a little silly at first, but hips are going one way. And my chest is staying here. Trying to keep the same distance between your feet. Switch sides. Getting some hip movement, some rib movement. Excellent. Okay, side plank time. Plenty of options. So again, you could be here, or you could be here, or you can be reaching. Up to you. Driving through that forearm, squeezing the ribs. Keep going. And we switch sides. Again, option is always the knee down if you need, or holding just right here, or lengthen. Crunch it in, lengthen. Make sure there's ample space between you and the floor. Your butt is tucked in, so you could fit between 2 panes of glass. All right, back up, we're shuffling. Opposite hand and foot. Here we go. I hope you are all awake now, because I am. Keep them coming. I'm just using my mat as a guide, but you can go however long over and back you want. All right, downward dog. So press back, lift up, shift your weight, exhale. Breathe it in, press your heel down, press your chest back, bring it in. Give me one more. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the other side so you can see the other side. I love the way that feels in my calf. Downward dog, we reach it up, we shift it, in. Press your chest back, push through the floor, and crunch in. All right, halfway home, we've got 2 to go. If you can see, I am sweating. I hope you are too. Here we go. Stick that landing, jump up and over. Like I said, I've been enjoying the barefoot at home, kind of increase my foot strength. But if you are not accustomed to that, absolutely wear shoes. We're here, lateral crawl. Staying low to the ground. Doing good. Hip swivel. Feet hip distance. Knees are soft. Keep your chest at me. 10 seconds one way, 10 seconds the other. and switch. All right, side plank time. Going up and down, just that alone is gonna get that heart rate up. So we're here, or knee down, and we reach. Keep them coming. All right, other side. It's definitely warm here in my parents' basement. All right, we're up. Again, knee down, or just a hold, or the full reach. Excellent. All right, scissoring shuffle, down and back, opposite. Just move as quickly as you feel you can. You can hear my feet, I'm sure, on the mat. Just get that nice pattern with your feet and your arms. Don't forget about your arms. They are there to help you. All right, downward dog. So take your time, get that big stretch. Don't worry about how many repetitions you get. It's okay if you get 2. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Okay, I'm going to switch to show you the other side. Here we go. And drive it in. Hopefully we're feeling a little looser than we did when we first started. All right, 3 down, 1 to go, grand finale. Let's do it. We're skating. We're checking them off the list this time. Stick that landing. Woo. Last one. All right. It's like every time I say something, I always do the opposite. Stick your landing and then don't stick. Perfect. We're here. Lateral, small, choppy steps. Stay low to the ground. All right, back up, swiveling those hips. Both feet leave the ground at the same time. So keep your shirt facing me. And switch. Feet stay the same distance apart the whole time. All right. Side plank. Multiple options here. Knee down, hold, or the full kit and caboodle. Reaching away, tucking it in. So your body is tucked in between 2 panes of glass, so nothing's popping out. All right, we've got the other side. Definitely working up a sweat down here, guys. Ladies. Here we go. Long. definitely always feel better after moving. This quarantine has really shown me a nice balance of getting outside, body weight exercises. Consistency is king or queen or royalty, whatever you want to call it. Most important thing is just to keep moving. There's no magic, routine. Find something you like to do. Find something you will do. And just do it all the time. All right. Last but not least, we've got our downward dog, and then we are done for the day. Here we go. See if you're a little deeper. Maybe your heel's a little closer to the ground. Now that this is the 4th set. All right, last 20 seconds of the workout. We ready? Dog, lift it, press it, drive it in. Inhale. As you lift your leg up to the sky, exhale. As you drive that knee to the elbow. Shifting your body weight back and forward. One more, last one. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Good morning, everybody. I'm literally dripping. Wow. So tonight is Strength with Matt. Tomorrow morning, I think, is Heather. And then the evening is with me again. So keep posted. I'll post this later. Jen, is that you? So many emojis. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Get some water, get some coffee, and happy Monday.